New developments. CATS leaders are going back to the drawing board, looking for ideas to try to keep people safe. They want to prevent another attack that took the life of a young woman. For the past week and a half, our crime reporter Hunter Sines has been asking how they'll do that. Today, he was in the room as the commission that oversees CATS was having that same discussion. Hunter?
Scott, MTC leaders say action needs to happen, especially if we want to see voters in this community pass a transit expansion later this year.
Are we using CATS employees as far as
Today, Metropolitan Transit Commission leaders question CATS on what can be done to make our transit system safer.
You know, this has been a real gut punch, I think, to all of us.
It comes nearly 2 weeks since police say Irina Zarutska was randomly stabbed to death on the Blue Line in South End. For the first time since the attack, the MTC, including mayors from local towns, heard from the interim CATS CEO and shared their concerns.
We do need to show some decisive action that folks can relate to.
And I've seen it firsthand riding the light rail. I never see security on the rail.
The budget for CATS security tripled last year to $18.4 million. A new company took over security in December, deploying law enforcement officers, armed security guards, and unarmed guards. We've learned the suspect in the Blue Line homicide should have never been on the train because he didn't have a ticket. As we reported last week, CATS is looking at ticket validators that riders would have to scan to get on.
It is a visual cue to the riders that they need to do something to buy a ticket, validate that ticket, that transit is not free.
Would there be a future public forum on this subject?
And that's what I'm about to find out.
But community members at Wednesday's meeting sounded off, saying leaders aren't acting quick enough.
It was all nothing but nothing.
When I brought that concern to Charlotte's mayor, she told us positive change takes time.
So I don't mind having the conversation. I don't mind that you guys are asking me these questions. What I would mind is that we go and do something that doesn't result in really good outcomes.
And it's worth noting, just today we heard about a good scenario when it comes to CATS and their security. I am told that on Friday, a man actually saw another rider who was flaunting a knife at the Charlotte Transportation Center in Uptown. That rider flagged down security that was nearby. They intervened until police arrived. We are live outside the Government Center in Uptown tonight. Hunter Sines, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
All right, Hunter, thank you. We've told you that suspect Carlos Brown is being held without bond, charged with murder. He's a convicted felon and homeless. His mother told us he has schizophrenia, had multiple run-ins with police over his mental health. His attorney plans to file a motion to evaluate his mental competency.